Hey dudes and dudettes, wanted to do a little, not a video response, but Inner Bark wanted to know more about my little story that I said in that video response for the 1,000 sub giveaway about my start in bushcraft or survival and everything like that. So I wanted to tell you a longer story. I just tried recording this video about a minute ago, and I realized it was about 30 minutes long, and nobody really wants to stick that long through a video. But real quick, I just wanted to show you something that I carry with me all the time. It's all apart because I just tried filming this a minute ago. But as you can see, it's just basically a little survival pack. You know, it's the Condor sidekick pouch. It's got Molly all over it. I adjusted the Molly straps right here so that it just rides low on my belt. Basically, I could carry it about maybe like right here or something like that if I ever go hiking. Don't do a lot of hiking right now. I've just been real busy, like I said in the other video. But I got Band-Aids and antiseptic wipes on the outside, and a poncho I keep. Like I said, I had already emptied this thing prior to making this video. I just want to shorten it up, keep tinfoil in it, Anyway, I'll show you the rest here in a minute. But anyway, back to the story. So what I was talking about in that other video was, in the video response video, was that my start in surviving and actually, learning to be prepared for situations came when I was like 22, 23. I went hiking with a couple of friends of mine, these two girls. I'm going to remain nameless because it's just polite. But these two girls, couple, they're lesbians. They're lesbian couple, good friends of mine, wanted to go hiking one day, and we went out hiking with their dog. And what happened was that because it was so cumbersome because of the dog, and I live in Tucson, Arizona, and there's a lot of good trailheads and stuff like that. And we went up to Seven Falls. We went off the beaten path. We went off the trail. Stupid, right? We ended up getting lost and stuck. We were basically at the very top of Seven Falls. We were there. And as we started to get down into the thing, just because we were exploring, we noticed that it got really slippery because of all the water rocks and everything like that. It's all smooth. There was no traction. We were getting stuck, and we started to panic. We were like, how the fuck are we going to get out of here? Plus the dog, like I said, cumbersome. We had to hand him over, every time we had to go over some big rocks or over some creeks and stuff like that. We got pretty stuck. And we realized that we were going to have to spend the night out there. Now, all I had brought was a bag that carried a 6-pack of Miller High Life in bottles. And they brought some stuff. They had a little LED flashlight that didn't light up anything for shit. It was just it was color blue. And we had to stay there. And I had no idea what to do. I had just quit smoking 2 weeks prior, so I had no lighter. I could have tried to start a fire that way, but I wouldn't have known how to keep it controlled. It's not like I'm an idiot. I'm pretty sure I probably could have kept it controlled, but the thing was, I had no idea to make like a bed or anything like that, or make any type of shelter to keep us elevated off the earth, because you lose 17% or whatever percentage of your body heat through the earth as you lay down on it. And we were stuck. I tried making a friction fire. All I had was, like I said, that bag with beer, and a fucking fixed blade knife. I had a fixed blade Winchester hunting knife made in China. Something you can pick up over at Walmart, cheap thing. And I tried sparking on the back of that thing with a rock. I didn't prepare any tinder. I didn't know what to do for that type of stuff. It got pretty hairy. We got a little panicky and a little nervous, And as I tried doing what I saw on Castaway. Castaway, that movie when Tom Hanks and he's trying to use that log and use the stick and rub and rub and rub until he got some air under to it, and that really sucked, man. That friction fire was not fun at all. We gave up at one point, but I mean, it was the only thing that kept me warm. It got cold. Arizona is really hot, that's for sure. But our nights are cold. Anyway, I'm sorry, I got distracted by my dog. Every video I make seems to have my dog barking. It's not like a bigger dog, it's a little dog. But anyway, I'm going to try to close the door real quick. So, what was really fun about it, none of it was really fun, but what was a real pain in the ass, I could not start a fire to save my life. The girls were huddled up at one point just praying, basically, as I was trying to get this fire going, and smoke would happen. Get me excited, smoke would start to smoke up, the heat would rise, and put my hands on it, I'm trying to heat myself up, and we gave up at one point. We just said, screw this. We're just gonna try and take a nap. And we tried taking a nap because it was pitch black. We couldn't see shit. We could only see from the moonlight, and we spent the night out there, and it was really cold, and we huddled up like we were spooning. There was really nothing more to it than that. There's obviously nothing more to it. I would definitely love to tell you some more fun, exciting shit about that night, but it really sucked. I lost a lot of sleep. I didn't sleep very well at all. None of us did. The dog was cuddled up between us, the girls took turns spooning with me, literally, like I had the most body heat because, look at me, I get sweat in a snowstorm, I'm a big guy. But, I'll never forget one point, one of the girls grabbed my hand, because my hands are always warm, and put it right here on her midsection. Right here! That's exciting, right? But at the same time, the only thing in my mind was like, when will this night end, When will this night end and it'll be light out? God, it was driving me nuts. So, after a little while, after we woke up in the morning, it got light out and we decided to start trekking back. And we used my shirt, or it was my shirt or one of the girls' shirts, to filter some water that was running. There was running water, so we didn't have to worry about too many bacteria or anything like that was just sitting in a pool of water. We knew that about stuff, but we bottled that water and we drank that water. The dog would just drink the water regardless. We trailed on until we found some people that were on a trail going. It was early morning, so they just started. And apparently they hadn't just started. They had been walking for a while. But they said to follow the trail back, and you'll find the sign that'll give us a trail back to the other trailhead that would have our car, supposedly. We were lost. We didn't really know where we were at. And we finally made it back. We met those people who were a lot more prepared than we were. These people were wearing khaki shorts, big old backpack full of crap, and those hiking rods, and big hat, sunglasses, sunblock, bug spray, everything. They were collars. They had these big old bandanas around their necks. They were prepared. We had nothing. Not a single thing to our names that would have helped us any better or made our experience any better. So it sucked so bad. Anyways, we finally make it back to my truck, and it was a quiet ride back home. I took them home. First thing we did, we stopped at a Circle K, and the girls got like iced tea and water. And I got a big Slurpee, the biggest red flavored Slurpee I could find, and I drank that down in like 2 minutes. I was so hot and thirsty. And we finally made it back, and when I dropped them off, said goodbye, love you, I'll talk to you later. Probably not doing this again anytime soon, I was, ha ha ha, and I was pissed, I was very, very upset about the whole situation. And after the quiet drive back to my house, I find out that my dad went out to go find me. So I called him on his cell phone, and I got him, and he was right there at the base of Sabino Canyon where there was still reception. He was about to enter Sabino Canyon to go find my ass. It was hilarious, and he finally came back. So ever since that day, I've been more conscious about being prepared for a shit hit the fan type situation. I don't want to call myself a prepper. I'm not one of those guys. I'm definitely not one of those guys that buries their guns in their backyard or, I buy canned foods, but canned food and fruits and canned vegetables are delicious anyway, so I just buy them anyway. But, I'm not a prepper by any means. I think that shit is just a little ridiculous. But I do have this, which is the Condor Sidekick pouch. And like I was saying, I had just opened this up and tried to make a shorter video, but it was a little bit longer than this. Hopefully I'm still not running out so many minutes. But on the outside, on the zipper, keep tinfoil, poncho, rain poncho. I get, in Tucson, Arizona, we get a lot of serious monsoon seasons, and they can get really wet. So if I'm ever stuck, I have a poncho. I got these antiseptic wipes and Band-Aids. Band-Aid and antiseptic wipe in there. Got paracord, 30 feet of paracord. It's paracord. You guys who are watching this know what I'm talking about when it comes to keeping paracord. Another good thing about this paracord is that it's yellow. You could leave a trail of breadcrumbs, which is a good idea, by just tying off little pieces to this and that along the trail so you know where you're at. I've got a sharpener. It's a Bear Grylls sharpener. Big freaking deal, Bear Grylls, yada yada. Got these diamond rods, carbide, and a ceramic sharpeners right there. Good in a pinch, I got this yo-yo. This fishing yo-yo, which will draw out. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these being used. No Blade HQ has a really good video on how these work, but string this up to your snare or into the water with a hook, and something pulls on it, and it pulls it back up. Pulls it right back up. You just set it and forget it, like the Ron Co. videos. You catch fish. Anyway, we got duct tape. It's a cube of duct tape. A fin folder. This is my K-bar fin folder. It's a good little folding blade. There's a nice lockup, sharp, and by inspiration of Shiloh TV, which I watch regularly. They haven't made a new video in a long, long time, but Shiloh TV had a good video on batoning and the use of a good knife. And any folding knife, fixed blade, you can baton with it. It's not hard. You don't need the biggest, meanest knife, but in a pinch you can make something work. You can even do it with a shard up stone, man. You could use a stone that has a good edge on it. You could baton with that, But a knife is good regardless. A little Altoids tin. Nothing special in here. I basically moved the contents from an old survival bag into this, which has some, wax tinder, rape whistle, signaling mirror, fishing kit, matches, and I got 2 razor blades taped right here. Got the folding knife. I got this right here, shelter, portable shelter. Good to have. It's got instructions on everything in the back of it for things that you can do in bushcraft. That's about it. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed my story. Like I said, it was just because I felt courage to do it because Inner Bark was saying that the guy from Inner Bark, I should really learn his name because I guess we're talking to each other now here on YouTube. But he said he'd like to hear the rest of the story, so I just want to make this little story time video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for my little bag, literally, I don't want to make it any bigger than this. This is it. I got what I have. I know I have some water purification tablets. I want to get the rolls of them, like a sheet of them instead of the little containers, because I'm trying to cut down. I just want to carry something about this big. That's it. I don't want to carry too much more. That, bottled water, and a knife. That's all I really need. All that stuff coupled with my regular everyday carry items, like a folding knife and my keys and stuff like that. All that should be fine, for whatever I need to do. If I ever have to ditch the car, this always stays in the car. This always stays in the car, and whether or not I go four-wheeling, this goes with me every time. No matter if I'm ever in the wilderness, it's always with me, just in case. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it didn't run too long. I hope nobody fell asleep. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.